Hi, my name is Jenny Hahne Gadd and I'm a designer here at Boråstapeter. And today I'm going to show you our latest addition in our lower price segment. It's a new collection called Woodland, and it's inspired by the low-key beauty of our northern nature. So for this collection we have turned our gaze a bit more to the north than we have done in the more recent past. We have taken a deep look at the vast woodlands, moorlands and mountains of the north, and really tried to capture the low-key beauty of Scandinavian nature. And this whole collection started with us wanting to take a closer look at the nature trend, which has been such a big and important trend for us during the last couple of years. So we wanted to see how this trend evolves moving forward. And while in the past it has been a lot about going back to our roots and looking at past materials and handicraft, but as we move forward we see a beautiful mix between a more modern and austere aesthetics and this natural trend. In the beginning you'll find these beautiful pictures we shot in a modern house just outside Borås. I think they are a really good example of how you can have a really modern style in your home, yet with a very warm and homely feel to it. And as I said before, it's 9 patterns with a wide range of hues, and for the colorways we've taken inspiration also from the northern nature and the changing of the seasons. So we start off with a soft and bright spring colors. This is our first pattern called Forest Berries. It's a really soft and muted aquarelle, which is really sweet without being too romantic. And as you see throughout the book you'll also get matching suggestions. Here we have Moorland. It's a really soft pattern that looks really good on 4 walls, here in a grayish beige. Then we have another colorway of forest berries, yellow and gray and beige. And next up is willow herb, a new small petite harlequin. It's almost like a one color but with that little extra something. Here in yellow. Next up you'll find an old favorite of ours. It's called Hip Rose, and we've kept some of the old colorways but also added a couple of new ones here in a beige, and as you see it looks really good with willow herb, so you can have them in connecting rooms, for example. Then we move on to the summer colorways, where the richness of green hues in the forest comes forth, with some splashes of blue as well. Here we have forest berries in a dark green with blueberries, matching very well together with our new stripe. It's called Woodland stripe, and we really tried to take forth a really modern stripe, but with a little hint of tradition in it. And it's on our popular linen background. And next up we have Northern Forest, which you saw also on the cover of the book, but here in a more calm colorway. And Hip Rose again, green, which has been a big favorite, and a new blue one. Northern Forest again. Also, as you can see, all the colors go really well together. And then we have another old favorite of ours, Fern Forest, here in the existing colorway that we choose to keep. And we move on to another colorway of Moorland. Here we have a really light linen beige in background and a burnt tone of light brown on the print. And this moves us to autumn and a more warm color scale with glowing tones of yellow, beige, and red and brown. And we really wanted to add a really nice stone surface as well. This is northern stone. Here we have a warm beige with hints of soft terracotta. Fern forest, all the shades of autumn in it. And even more new colors of hip rose, red and a brown. Here is another new pattern. It's called Pine Tree, and pine needles, but in a really abstract way. So it's almost geometrical on the wall. Just a hint of pattern. Also very good on all four walls. A warm beige here, but we also have a really light grayish white. And here is a bit of a darker forest with forest green, and this moves us further on into the winter chapter. So we have more calm and cold hues, stretching all the way from light gray to more muted forest green and midnight blue. Here we have pine tree again in a muted green. And then our northern stone here in a gray colorway. It's gray with just a hint of beige in it. It's really nice to match with both wood and linen too. And then a cold blue, green moorland. And a linen stripe. Then a blue hip rose. And then in the back you'll find a nice overview of all of the stripes. The blue, a terracotta one, a linen beige, and then a really, really light, just almost white. And all of them are on some of our most popular linen colors. And in the very end of the book, you'll find the technical information as well as an overview of all the patterns, where we also give suggestions on how you can match them with our units. So that was all of the book, and we really think this collection can be great for those who want to capture that calm, low-key beauty of northern nature and bring it into their home. Thank you for watching.